Welcome everyone to another Pixelated review. I'm your host, Pixelated Jordan. So, as a new rapid review I'm going to try to do, because I have read this one, I've been waiting for this book for a while because the author, well, let's just say I've just been excited about this author's book because I really do enjoy, spirits, ghostly themed things, and yeah, not because I've wrote a ghost book myself. Check it out, by the way, Unborn Ghost. Anyway, but I did genuinely love this series, A Grim Awakening. If you have not checked it out, I still recommend it. I have a video link, I will link it down below, about the first two books about this series. Anyway, point is, I've been excitedly waiting patiently for this book to come out, and it finally has released. I'm so excited to get through it because, my God, I've been waiting for it. And yeah, and of course, since it is the third book in the series, I feel the need to mention that, yes, spoilers are going to be here because there's no way for me to talk about the book without me spoiling the book. Does that make sense? Okay, good. I'm glad we all cleared that up. So, without further ado, let's start this review. The review. To make this simple for everyone, we're just gonna get a review on this. Just make it very easy. Anyway, overall, what do I really think of the story? I think the story overall is really fun. We got to experience literally the entire Grimm family at this point, who we have met. From the father and actually the mom now at this point, and she's got a crazy story arc in here, and it was kind of cool to see her because we haven't seen the mom since the first book, and now that right there is an insane thing. We have not seen her since book one, and to finally see her again and do things, it's kind of different, but I like the implication that we got here. Now, something I would say about the Reaper, who is definitely the main antagonist, your Voldemort of the series, I haven't really gotten to attach to the character, mostly because he's not really doing much in terms of he's here, he's the big bad and doing stuff. He was definitely there in the first book, but even then, he really didn't fight. He was just kind of, hey, I exist, what's up? And then here's my minion. And, even then, I did like his presence still overall, but it still made me laugh that he kind of just existed just to exist. But, anyway, but the beginning of the story does kind of take place for our characters in our introduction after the second book. And it does lead into each other and why why we went to the Lost Bone Catacombs, why the Reaper wanted this little box, and how things get off from here. And one thing I'll definitely admit, I liked how everything that from the first book to the second book all kind of connects into this third book. Everything was getting built up to what the book is now. It really was a fantastic way to grab everything that we have learned and put it all together. It was really just a fun little way to do it, and it's really just entertaining. And Grimm's character growth in this story really shows how powerful he could be. And here's the best part too. This book does what a lot of young adult novels do, which is either trials or tournaments. This one was a trial, and usually there's three, and usually the third one is like a bout with friends or something like that, and then you do the climax. No, we kind of skipped that part, shockingly, with this, which kind of does make me laugh, because I was like, oh man, I bet the third trial is going to be when they fight against each other, and I bet Grimm and Mitch are going to fight. And I'm like, that would be a really cool way to kind of gauge the power and how strong Ian Grimm has really gotten. But we didn't get that. However, we did get a really good climax where Ian really does come in clutch because of his aura and just what he was before. And that's something I really do think that's something really fun about Ian as a main character. He really is just this unique character. We still don't have a full understanding of what he is or who he was. And I do like that mystery about him. So there's still more to come with his character. And then what about his brother? Yeah, his brother. Oh my God, I really do think his brother Eli just went through so much in this book, but his character growth and his transformation, technically, if you would, I'm excited to see because I imagine he's going to be a real MVP later, because that thing was really awesome to see. So I was looking forward to that, and that's something when he did show up, I was like, okay, he's about to mess things up. Now, he didn't do everything, but he did something. And then, we got the mom back, and she's got now powers now too, which is nothing crazy, compared to, the dad himself, because, he's already stupid strong, so we're not even going to compare to, the father of the Grimm. So, yeah, we're just going to leave that the way it is. But what I did enjoy about the story is that everything came together in the end for the family of Grimm. And I do like how it does kind of connect each other, and it is a lot to take in. But once you fit those pieces together, like she masterfully did, it's an entirely enjoyable book. And I really was excited to finally get my hands on this book, because I was waiting for the audiobook. I'm not gonna lie, it was released, and then the audible was announced, so I was patiently waiting until I got it. And once I did, yep, totally worth it, totally worth the wait. This book right here, I would have to say, is absolutely the best in the series so far, and especially that ending where everyone is right now. I just say, like, it was mind-blowing to see what happened to Ian at the end, what quote-unquote power-up he got. It was kind of crazy. I was like, oh, this is gonna be great. Like I said, his brother got his own power. Can't wait to see where it goes. And then the Reaper. Now that right there, his ending, how everything comes to the end, that's gonna be a tricky play right there. Because I don't know how you're gonna fight that. I'm just saying, what happened in the end, I'm not gonna spoil the ending really, but just that ending, what happens to the Reaper, what he becomes, and what he has, is definitely exciting. And then where everyone else is at in the story makes this even more exciting. So I don't know how many books are going to be in the series, but also I don't mind if there's like 3 more or 6 more. I don't care how many more. I am down to check out this series because I am really enjoying the fun that is here. And so now we have more to come, because there's a tease to more outside of the world of Grimm, and there's so much that we can experience. So I'm looking forward to see where the story can head off to, because honestly, to me, I feel like this is only the beginning. Rating. As a rating for this series, I generally have my own kind of system, but let's put it this way. As you can tell, I talked highly about this series, and I talk highly about this book for good reason, because I highly recommend it. So, that's why, for A Grimm Awakening, the Secondhand Tower, I give it a rating of... I recommend it. Hi, I want to thank you guys all for watching again. I do apologize for the wait, because, again, procrastination is real. But thank you guys for watching my videos again. I will link this story, of course, down below where you can buy it. And if you are curious, I too am an author. Yes, that's right. I am the author of Unborn Ghost, a paranormal adventure about a man named Asher trying to find his way back home. And if ghosts aren't your thing, I have another book called Devil's Spider. It's about 3 teenagers exploring an island full of spiders. Mayhem ensues and crazy stuff just happens. So, if you're curious about my books, I will link those 2 down below. And as always, thank you for checking out my videos, and have a great day.